All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right to it. We have somebody who we're honored to have here. He's the 55th president of Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, Señor Presidente Vicente Fox.
Por esa presentación del luchador. Y en esta esquina, de 48 kilos, la señora Marta. Pleased to be here with you. Thank you for the invitation. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to listen your story, not only the story of this community, but your individual stories. They are really inspiring, because we at Centro Fox, and everything starts right here, inside. Look at this man here, he got a dream. He got a dream to be for others, because he knows that's the way you reach happiness yourselves. And what we believe in Centro Fox is that we all are leaders. We all have great capacities, maybe undiscovered capacities. And we're leaders all the time of our life. Inclusively participating in a gang or in a pandilla. There are leaders there. But there is a huge difference between leaders that have a purpose, leaders that have a plan, and leaders that have a good cause, a heroic cause. And that good cause could be even yourselves. Some people want to be saints, some others want to be sport champion, some others want to be virtuosos of the violin, and else and else. So that purpose could even be myself, but myself thinking in my community, in my family, my nation. So purpose is a key factor. But what happens with most of us in the world, not only here, that we don't go within ourselves, that we don't learn about who we are, what are we in this life for, what is our purpose, what is our life plan. We have to get used to seeing ourselves 5 years from now, 10, 20, 50. Where do I want to be? What is what will make me very happy that I will be doing? So we all have to have a life plan. But when we do that exercise, then we learn how far we can go. Then we start learning the great things that we have within ourselves. And then we start trying ourselves, challenging ourselves, taking more and more tasks to accomplish. And then we start seeing how far we can go. So leaders many times don't even know how to read or write, and they're great leaders. So leadership is not only about knowledge of what you can learn. Of course that helps and is good. But mainly leadership is about that power we all have within. That capacity to do for others and to do for ourselves. To do for our family and to do for the community. Martin Luther King here in this nation. Look at how far he went. He defeated discrimination, slavery, that was close to be this nation. And he also was humble, He started poor, and he changed many things in this great nation. And it's, I think, in a way, the story that you went through, each one of you. Maybe you didn't see the way out, maybe you had lost hope, maybe you thought that you were not going to get somewhere. And usually, that's what many people think, that the leaders are born, and that they are a different caste, different people, that they have great accomplishments because they were Supermen. But the inspiration comes from each individual, being from each institution like this. I was inviting him to come to Tijuana and maybe to Guanajuato, where we are, and start projects like this. We in Mexico, as you well know, we have problems today. We always have, but we always have had the capacity to overcome them. But still we have a long, long way ahead, so that our nation is capable of offering to each of his citizens, each of his kids, the opportunities that we all deserve. And that's what we are all working together to accomplish. And things will change in Mexico if we work hard, all of us. We decided to associate with this nation through NAFTA. We decided to work together to build up a better future. That's the public part of the challenges we have in North America. But the inspiration comes from each individual, being from each institution like this. I was inviting him to come to Tijuana and maybe to Guanajuato, where we are, and start projects like this. And we will work for that. And that's what we are for down there in León, Guanajuato. And the first lesson to me that I learned, and I never forget, that the difference is in the opportunity to go to school. That makes the whole of the difference. And this is what you have chosen to be, to work hard, to go to a university of excellence. Number two, I learned that education is the only way you can change a nation in one generation. And that we have to do in Latin America. It's urgent that we do it. So that Jesuit education taught me that being for others, that working for the community and for my family is the way to happiness. So I have that deep in my heart. And thirdly, because of what I see in Mexico, what I saw then and what I see still. And I take part of the blame that we have not yet solved the problems of Mexico. I tried hard for 6 years, and still a lot of problems are right there. Unemployment, lack of opportunities, lack of access to schools, lack of access to the Medicare system. So we have to keep working. All of that together. And finally, the political aspect of it. 71 years of one single government, authoritarian, corrupt at the very end, was enough for me, a reason to join in politics. Pues que Dios les bendiga, sigan trabajando con ese entusiasmo, sigan haciendo cosas por los demás y van a tener una vida feliz, se los aseguro que van a tener una vida feliz.